with setting the standard is being the example.
The tough thing about all these things are, is like, how do you find a balance between, like, you know, I'm going to set these boundaries, I'm going to set these standards of how I should be treated and how I expect my partner to act and behave without controlling them and without making them feel like having them feel like they're walking on eggshells, you know, like, oh, I better watch what I say when I'm around Doug. Oh, I better watch what I'm doing when I'm around Angela, because I know that if I do X, she'll do Y. And you don't like, so yes, you do want to have these standards and these boundaries, right? So you can create a very like healthy relationship with that person, but you also still want to have that playfulness with them. And I think when you have the bar too high and it feels like very like military, you know, then that's not fun for the other person, where they're constantly worrying, like thinking of like, if I do this, will I get in trouble?
Right.
You know, what am I doing that's getting me in trouble constantly with this person?
I think the playful banter is okay, as long as it's not like something disrespectful. Like you might be saying, oh, you know, something bad. I don't want to bring up anything bad, but you know, someone could be saying something super bad, but saying, oh, I'm just kidding, I'm just playing with you. But you know.
Well, there's like a difference between saying like, oh, you know, you always lose the keys versus, you know, you weren't that smart in school or something. Like there's a difference of like, you know, or, you know, there's something wrong with someone's body, or, you know, something that you would do to put that person down. Some people do that as a joke, and I don't think that's a joke. I also don't think it's appropriate if people are in a relationship and they comment on other people. Like if they're watching TV and be like, oh, that girl has a nice ass. Or if a girl says, oh, that guy's attractive.
Yeah.
I
agree
I
with
love
you.
my
That's
husband. I only want my husband. I will never say that. I don't even look at guys. But I don't say that, and he doesn't say that to me. And I think something too is with setting the standard is being the example. Mm-hmm. Of not doing certain behaviors and seeing how they like that.
And just because they're like a celebrity doesn't mean, it doesn't like give you a rite of passage to say it.
Absolutely.
Because
not.
I've heard the argument where it's like, well, I say that about this person because there's no way, you know, I'm ever going to fuck Ben Affleck, or I'm never going to fuck Kim Kardashian, you know, these things. But like, it doesn't matter though. Yeah. Like, first of all, like anything can
They're real people.
All,
my husband dated Chris Brown's mom, okay? Like they're real people. They're not
anything can happen.
Aliens.
Like,
they're real people.
After COVID and having the world get locked down for 2 years, dude, I truly believe anything can happen. And it's just even if you do, I'm not saying like you don't have to think like other attractive people exist, right? It's obvious. Like other attractive people exist, but you don't need to say that out, especially in front of your partner.
I just think
like that's not
it doesn't matter if
like
they're,
even if you do think they're attractive.
I just think that's
even
disrespectful.
If they're on TV.
But there's some relationships that they do that, and they'll, you know, a guy will be like, oh, this girl's pretty and this and that, and they're fine with that. But I just think, you know, certain things aren't good for a relationship, and that's one of them.
100%. I'm with you every way on that.